This is the last Superthings toy range item unboxing. It's the biggest item in this series. It's the Tigerbot, and it's so big it's had to live on the floor until this video, and it's absolutely huge. I mean, just look at it. It's really big. You can see about half the desk. Right. There was a tie around here, his neck, so we've cut that off already. Tiger tooths in there, right. It says on the packaging, transformation: 1 robot, 2 vehicle. 1 robot to a vehicle, alright. And then some artwork down here. And then, of course, we have 1 exclusive wild kid, 1 exclusive super thing, and 3 projectiles. This is the first time we're going to get completely gold exclusive super things, because the ones that came with the balloon box and the spike roller were only like partly golden, and they were the only the Kazim kids. Transform, shoot ×3, catch, and then some art down there. Right, there should be some art on the side for the robot mode, and some art on the other side for the vehicle mode, and as well as the contents we've just discussed. On the back as well, we have transformation: push down vehicle, push the tail down to robot, and here's some graphic. Attack, catch, pull manually, press the button to automatic return. Shoot ×3, pilots. Tiger tooth goes in the middle, but Toothy can sit on the shoulders, or in the claw hand, or the gun hand. Sounding a bit too much like a Super Sentai here, so it baffled me how I opened this thing, because there wasn't any like forms of tape or anything, but well, there is some tape, but it's on the bottom, until I realised there's a flap here. It says on the side, it says find them inside: 1 super thing, 1 tail, 3 projectiles. You can't really see it, but believe me, it's there. So that suggests we've got to press on this, and right, so this is perforated. And right, I've done it in the wrong flaming order. Right, so there's got to be some tape. Oh, there's a tape here. Excuse me while I just do this. Yeah, it's not easy. I really should have done this before we started, but you know me. These super things are important in the videos because it's what nets them views. I hope this doesn't leave any like residue on my hands, fingers. It's all stuck to me. It's like going from easy mode to hard mode. Right, has that done anything? Probably not, because there's still some tape on the way. Right, can you figure out how to remove... Oh yeah, there's some tape on the bottom of the box. Again, apologies for not showing all this, but I literally can't. Right, there's some tape on the bottom of the box, 4 sides. I just think there's going to be more. There's going to be much more of this in the future, because this is not the last one. They are going to do more, because as long as the CGI TV show exists, they'll be around like a lot more years. I think the end date of the TV show is like 2026, so we could be seeing Super Things until 2027. That is absolutely scary. Right. Do I do a jump cut while I go get some scissors or something? Or do I just carry on regardless? Right, I'll tell you what, if I don't get the tape off without struggling or breaking my fingernails, I'm going to go get scissors. he says while struggling. Right, best go get some scissors. Right, so after a bit of fiddling, I got all the tape off, but regrettably, that did mean I had to damage the box a bit. If you look, there's like a hole here, but it's only normal, like, kind of damage when opening these things. I mean, just look at the flipping scorpion shot. Look what happened. What happened to that? I had to rip a hole in the flipping side of the box to get Skull Pilot out. Right, so now this should open by pulling this side down, and no, there's probably something standing in its way. Oh, I know, I see, right. You will not be able to see any of this because it's too blinking big, but let's have a go anyway. Right, there's some tape on the side here which needs to be torn off, and this entire back side comes down. Right, the bottom comes down, and in this part here there's a bag. So it's underneath. It's underneath. That's what it would be in the center pot. But I'll open this when this box is out of the way, because you can't see any of it. Right. And then there should be some parts that move down. Right, so Tigerbot's mouth closes and makes my hand feel all weird. Back in a minute. That's my fault again. Oh, they're in here. That'll teach me for not bringing any wipes. Anyway, right, back to the Tigerbot. Oh, I don't know why I bothered, to be completely honest. Wipes over there. All I need to do now is figure out how to remove this bloke. This back panel is part of the entire packaging, so can't remove that. Unless we can, because I'm happy with keeping this back part because it's just cardboard on the back, but this insert we might have to get rid of. Let's have a look here. So there's some ties around. Oh, tail. Oh, I'm not doing it correctly. It's all on the flaming bottom, that's why. Right. There might have to be another jump cut here, sorry. So I'm back, and my goodness, that was a bit of a difficult one, because essentially the back part of the packaging, you know, the one with the features on, that is actually the outer part, and the inside bit is the one we can just get rid of. So that took a bit of figuring out. Also, it took a bit of a while to figure out how to get this into Tigerbot mode, because it wasn't coming very easily, but it's in there now, and I can demonstrate all of that later. But for now, I can get on with this. This is the bag that comes inside the Tigerbot. Right, so you get 3 of these missiles, so they've got rubber tips. Also inside is Tussie, who's like a really raw, his license plate is Law, great, or number plate if you live in the UK. Nice gold, I think it's like a darker gold than the Super Rare characters coming in, but anyway, he looks alright, I think. He's got, his headlights are his eyes, can't complain about that. So none of the wild characters altogether. Superthings have capes, which is okay, it's understandable. I'm not going to load the missiles into the launcher yet because, well, that's just a hazard. Right, inside here. It's all it's papery planes. Could be his tail, or it's a big tail. Okay, enough of those. Right. So now, if I'm not mistaken, the tail should attach onto the back somewhere about here. Right, that's done. Right, so first let's review the Tigerbot in this mode first. As you can see, there's a rotating gun. It's on the ball joint where if you load the darts into it and then turn the back, missiles will all shoot out. I must say, when you turn this dial, it does feel quite satisfying, like the dial fighters from Lupin Ranger. Loading the missiles, that seems quite satisfying too, maybe mainly because of the sound they make. I don't know about you, but I actually really like that. I just want to turn this dial more. I don't know, I think it's the feedback it gives you. I don't know. Anyway, so the Super Thing can sit on here, in there, or in the one behind there. So this is the first thing with like 4 spots for Super Things to sit. So I think he will sit on here. It's a nicer seat for him. We'll review the claw feature. Oh no, there's no need to do it later. Right, so what happens is you pull this out. It makes a weird noise. This claw opens, and if you press this blue button right here, it pulls back with violence. Right, so how do we transform this bloke into robot mode? I think what you do is we move the camera up and press on the tail. There we go. It's quite loud when it transforms, but that is the engineering of science and physics. Here it is in robo mode. The opens and closes. You can also do this. Nod, 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 nod. So you can boop his nose. It's okay. Right, moving up. Tiger tubes in here. I don't think there's any additional plastic keeping him inside, but we'll see soon enough. Nope, he's fine. Here's Tiger Tooth. What do I think of him? Gold. Again, the same claw weapons as I think Roria. Rubber antenna. And they've managed to pull off the cape and like a rubber tail. Don't ask me how they've done that. Oh, I know how they've done it. Like they've connected it via separate parts. Again, he's got a nicer fluffy cape, which I do enjoy seeing on heroes, because it's not normally heroes that get them, it's normally villains. The only real complaint I have about the Kazum Kid is that there's no spot to truly, there's no like pegs or anything. He has to hold on to 2 handles, which doesn't really feel that secure. So I won't put him in. I'll just leave it as it is. So how do you transmit back into the robo mode? Well, I think there's a button on top here, but I don't think that does it. I think what you do is you turn this around, and there's this button here. You press on it, and then it should collapse and make a huge noise. Okay, maybe not. There we go. It has to lock into place, which is the thing that you need to realise before you attempt to do this yourself. So overall, I think this is a good set, mainly because I think it's quite satisfying to operate. You will need to hold on to like a part of the bottom though before you transmit, otherwise it just bounces around everywhere. It's actually quite simple to operate when you get the hang of it, but it's not the easiest. It's not the quietest item I've ever made. You can hold this paw though, which I do like. Anyway, you can't really see. They've added molded detail inside here, which I do like. I can't get enough of this rotating thing. Oh. Pressing the button again. Let's see it again. So this is just one separate moving piece. So what happens is, what must happen, so this goes down, and then this moves down, and it gets pushed down, 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 down. So it actually works like a Bakugan technically. And if you push on the tail, yeah, there's a release. So the one thing I need to kind of finish off saying is that, well, when you push on the button, you kind of need to press on his head as well. So you need to push on both sides before you hear that loud click. And then when you go for the robo mode, when you press on the tail, you only need to press on it like once, quite lightly as well, like this. You don't need to push it all the way down. You just need to push it down a bit. But is that articulation on the arms? Oh, there is. I didn't expect that. Oh great! Now it looks a tiny bit cursed. Nice one. Yeah. What do I think of the articulation in the arms? Bit weird. You don't go all the way down, up, which is understandable because of the transferring feature. The main selling point of this item is the transferring feature, believe it or not. But I think I kind of like the gun as well. The rotating nightmare that is the gun blaster. I think that's what it is. Right. I just can't get over how satisfying this is, Topper. I think we're ending on a good note for the toy range, this series, because I think it may have been a nightmare to get out of the packaging, but I think it feels satisfying to operate. It's not like you're turning a wheel. You're getting like feedback from it, which I do like. You can also open its mouth in tiger mode, which I don't really understand. Can you move the arms up in tiger mode? No, you can't because his head's in the way. Yeah, you can't nod his head in this mode though. I guess I should stop the video now. The next video, of course, will be what will it be? Well, of course, I'm moving into the mutant battle stuff, series 12 stuff. Hooray! So the next video will, of course, be the mutant battle starter pack, and I'm completely aware that I might need to do scans of the team, some of the pages, because for the Google Drive folder I've got for the info boxes. So